Aaron, where are you? Where is Aaron right now? You done messed up, Aaron!
Aaron is right here. Thanks for watching, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, I got some more Grant Cardone content for you. How would you like to see a video of Grant Cardone blatantly breaking the law and being lacking such self-awareness that he posted this video to Instagram? This is not this particular post seems to be about 17 weeks old, but this video is from something much earlier. I'm sure he's posted this to Instagram like a dozen different ways, a dozen different times. I'm gonna play this video through for you. It's only like a minute long. And then if it's not crystal clear, I'm gonna explain what exactly is very illegal about what he's doing. Here's Grant Cardone posting evidence of a violation of federal law to Instagram. Take a look at this.
Are you going bankrupt? You need to ask them because they're thinking about it. Trust me, you need to bring it up before they do. They are thinking about, I'm gonna bust out here. The unspoken objection is what's gonna kill your deals. This is straight out of Sell or Be Sold. Initiate the objection. If you're gonna go bankrupt, you want debt, you want obligations, and you want contracts. It's not, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Then sign up. If you ain't gonna make it, you ain't gonna pay for it, dude. Let's say you're gonna go out of business, you're in the furniture business, and you're like, I'm done here, okay? Well, guess what? That don't get you off the hook of living on this planet. You failed the business, no problem. You restart another business. So the way to play this is, let's go ahead and give your business the best shot. You need training, you're gonna need sales, you're gonna need phone skills, you're gonna need follow-up, otherwise it's gonna fail. If we put it on a credit card and you fail, the bankruptcy court picks up the Visa, MasterCard, the American Express. Training contract you did with us lives on for your next company. 100% of those people will continue on in some other business.
Wow. Wow. That was something really special. So what we have here, guys, Grant, this isn't just Grant instructing one person to break the law. This is Grant instructing his entire sales force to instruct all of their potential clients, potentially, to break the law. He is recommending that his sales force induce their clients to commit fraud by, if they are intending to declare bankruptcy, by before they actually declare bankruptcy, put the tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of training from Cardone Enterprises, just put all that stuff on the Visa, the MasterCard, the American Express, because that debt's all gonna get wiped out when you declare bankruptcy. And yet the training that you've purchased with that debt is going to survive. It's going to live on. It's going to remain on account at Cardone Enterprises. And they will honor all that training that you've purchased when once your first company is shuttered or restructured. I know there's different versions of bankruptcy, but regardless of whether it's a Chapter 7 or a Chapter 11 or whatever, Grant is saying, hey, before you declare bankruptcy, just buy a bunch of training from us and we'll honor that when you open your next business. That is inducing someone to commit fraud. Now look, I'm not a lawyer. This is not a legal advice. Maybe I'm completely full of crap. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But I'll tell you, it's one of the value of putting up videos like this, is if I'm wrong, you experts out there are gonna let me know in the comments down below. Now, I've already spoken with experts about this, and I can tell you that to the best of my knowledge, to the best of the knowledge of the experts I've spoken with, I am not wrong. This is a blatant crime that Grant is doing. It's conspiring, whether it's conspiracy, whether it's inducement. Again, I might get myself in trouble trying to use specific language because I'm not an expert on this, and it's not my intention to be 100% accurate to the letter of the law in this thing. I want to put this content out there for many reasons. One of the reasons is, how stupid is Grant? Or how does this guy not have people smarter than him around him advising him on what not to do? This video survives on the internet. I mean, I just pulled this up right now on Grant's Instagram account. It's not like I pulled this up from the Wayback Machine, the Internet Archive. This is on Grant's account. This is Grant breaking the law. This is Grant training his salespeople to break the law. And yet it survives. No one has told this moron to take this down. Remember, we're talking about the same high-level big brain genius who put the following video onto the internet. This video is, by the way, the basis for the class action civil lawsuit that Grant Cardone is currently facing, that the California 9th Circuit of Appeals just ruled can move forward, and that this video does constitute a violation of securities laws. Here's Grant Cardone essentially daring the SEC to do something about this. Check this out.
Is this guy, this is what's going to happen with this guy, okay? this guy, it doesn't matter whether they're accredited, not accredited, you guys can come in any way you want. I created that non-accredited fund at my expense so you guys could come in. You're going to get treated just like everybody else in the fund. At the end of the day, you are going to make 6% on your money. Okay, assuming I bought the property right, assuming it cash flows, assuming the world doesn't go to hell, you will earn 6% of your money, and then when I'm done paying you 6, I'm going to pay you another 9 on top of that. Because that's what a good uncle does. You're going to walk away with a 15% annualized return. If I'm in that deal for 10 years, you're going to earn 150% on your money. You can tell the SEC that's what I said it would be. They call me Uncle G, and some people call me Nostradamus. Because I'm predicting the future, dude. This is what's going to happen.
More like Nostradamus. But yeah, that video also still exists. So, Grant Cardone, it does make you wonder, though. When you're looking to invest with an individual or an entity, don't you want to know that there's some good oversight, some good risk management, some good controls in place, some adults in the room to temper the enthusiasm of the children who are ostensibly running the show. And when it comes to Cardone Capital, Cardone Enterprises, there really are no adults in the room, apparently. Only Nostradamuses like Grant Cardone, the Scientologist fraudster who hopefully in 2023, if my New Year's prayers get answered, will be one of the new members of a federal penitentiary. I do think penitentiary, I always say the word wrong, federal penitentiary. Yeah, there you go. I do suspect that early 2023 is going to be when the feds actually raid Cardone Capital. Now, look, do I know for a fact that that's going to happen? No, I don't. I don't know for a fact that's going to happen. But I do think that's going to happen. Look, Cardone has refused to comment on this, and if I were him, I'd probably refuse to comment on it as well. But the FBI conducted a thorough, either conducted or perhaps is still conducting, a thorough investigation into Cardone Capital, including authorizing high-level executives at Cardone Capital to wear wires into work, to record meetings, to place audio and video recording devices in the office. The FBI was collecting Cardone Capital's shredding every night for months. Now someone might go, well, geez, Aaron, nothing's happened on that. Maybe you're lying. Well, I'm definitely not lying. But there's a host of reasons why action may not have been taken yet. And there may even be a host of reasons why action may not ever be taken. There's a lot of variables that go into whether the Fed, it's not the Fed, it's not the FBI who decides whether to prosecute. It's the U.S. attorney who decides whether to prosecute. And sometimes those decisions can be political. I don't know what kind of influence Cardone has or who he has it with. But what I do know is the FBI does not just casually authorize the types of activities that were authorized. Many approvals are needed. Many judges' signatures are required in order to authorize the kind of recording and monitoring and surveillance that was authorized specifically in Miami of Cardone Capital and Cardone Enterprises. And look, I understand that someone being investigated is not evidence of a crime. I understand that. I understand that completely. But let's be very clear. We're not talking about the feds just making some inquiries. We are talking about authorizing actual surveillance and undercover recording. And I believe that it is only a matter of time before we see Cardone's offices raided by the FBI. I could be totally wrong. But why doesn't someone ask Grant Cardone about these allegations? Why doesn't someone try to get Grant on video, not video, but like recording? Grant does these Twitter space meetings all the time. Someone get Grant to say, in some space that's being, overtly recorded, get him to deny that he's being investigated by the FBI. I would love to hear that because he's never denied it specifically. He uses very broad language about haters and clickbaiters and liars and people only doing it for the attention. And oh yeah, by the way, you cannot tell the difference anymore between Grant Cardone and Macho Man Randy Savage. They sound one and the same. Cardone has taken so much steroids. He's become a WWE wrestler essentially. All right, I'm having way too much fun with this. Anyhow, I just wanted to show you guys the video of him training his sales staff to literally induce people to commit fraud. And, well, everything else in this video has just been icing on the cake. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. Thanks to everyone who watches until the very end, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, Oh, Auntie Mama Love, then you could click right inside here. If you have subscribed or not, subscribe right here. Bye.